Welcome to Sunday evening gathering. We will have chanting, meditation and some teaching. So you are all welcome to this evening. It will be for 1 hour. So I wish all of you good time today.
Araham Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddham Bhagavantam Abhivademi Sakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammam Namasami Supate Panno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Sangham Namami Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Iti Piso Bhagavadaham Samma Sambuddho Vidyacharana Sambanno Sugato Lokavido Anattaro Purisa Dhamma Sarathi Sattva Deva Manusanam Buddho Bhagavati Namo Tassa Samma Sambuddhassa Sakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Sanditthiko Akaliko Evasiko Banaiko Achatam Veditamo Vinyoiti Namo Tassa Niyanikassa Dhammassa Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ujupatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Nyayapatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Samechipatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Yadidam Chattari Purisa Yogani Atra Purisa Bodhala Esa Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Ahuneyo Bhavuneyo Dakhineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anottaram Bunyakhetam Lokasati Namo Tassa Acharya Bodhala Evam Buddham Sarandanam Dhammam Sangham Cha Bhikkhavo Bhayam Vachanditattam Va Nomaham Sonayisati Ganasara Paditena Dipena Tamadam Sina Tinokajipam Sambuddham Pujayami Tamo नुदं गन्धसंवारयोत्तेन भूपेनाहं सुगन्धिना पूजाये भोजनीयन्तं पूजाभाजनमुत्तमं वन्नगन्धगुणोपेतं एतं कुसुमसन्ततिं पूजयामि मनिन्दास श्रीपादसरोरुहे पूजेमि बुद्धं कुसुमेन पुण्येन मेतेन च होतु मुखं पुष्पं मिलायाति यथा इदं मे कायो तथा याति विनाशभावम् इमाय धम्मानुधम्मप्रतिपत्तिया बुद्धं भुजेमि इमाय धम्मानुधम्मप्रतिपत्तिया धम्मं भुजेमि इमाय धम्मानुधम्मप्रतिपत्तिया संघं भुजेमि समन्ता चक्रवालेषु अत्रा गच्छन्तु देवता सद्धम्मं मुनिराजस सुनन्तु सद्गमुखदं धम्मश्रवणकालो अयं वदन्ता धम्मश्रवणकालो अयं वदन्ता परितश्रवणकालो अयं वदन्ता नमो तस्य भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्स करणीयमर्थकुशलेन यन्तं सन्तं वदं हरिसने च सकोजो च सोजो च सुवचो च समुद्वनतिमानि सन्तोषको च सुवरो च अपकिचो च सल्लवकवति सन्दिन्द्रियो च निपको च अपगपकुलेषु अननुगिद्धो न च बुद्धं समाचरे किञ्चित् येन विन्यो बलेरुपवदेयं सुखिनो वा खेमिनो हन्तु सर्वे सुखिताता एके चिपानवतातीतसा वातावरावनवशेषा दीर्घावाये महान्ता वा मध्यमारस्यकानुकतुला दीर्घा वा एव अदीर्घा ये च दूरे वसन्ति अविदूरे मूर्ता वा सङ्गवेशे वा सर्वे सत्ता भवन्तु सुखितात्ता न परो परं निपवेत ज्ञातिमन्येत कथचिनं कञ्चित् न्यारोसनपतिगसंज्ञा नन्यमन्या सदुःखमेच्छय्या माता यथा नियं भूतं नायुषा एकपुत्रमनुराके एवं सर्वभूतेषु मानसं भावये अपरिमाणं नेतं च सर्वलोकस्मिन् मानसं भावये सच्चवज्जेन सर्वदुःखा विनश्यतु एतेन सच्चवज्जेन सर्वभया विनश्यतु एतेन सच्चवज्जेन सर्वरोगा विनश्यतु होतु ते जयमङ्गलम् एतेन सच्चवज्जेन पातु ते रतनत्रयं सभे बुद्धा बलापत्ता वच्चेकामं जयं बलम् अरन्दानं च तेजेन रक्षं बन्धामि सर्वसो सभे धम्मा बलापत्ता हरियसच्चानं जयं बलं धम्मचक्रस्य तेजेन रक्षं बन्धामि सर्वसो सभे सङ्घा बलापत्ता विमुक्तानं जयं बलम् शासनस्य तेजेन रक्षं बन्धामि सर्वसो कायेन वाचा चित्तेन प्रमादेन मया कृतम् अच्छयं गमनेवन्ति भूरिपन्या तथा गत कायेन वाचा चित्तेन प्रमादेन मया कृतम् अच्छयं गमनेदं सन्दिठिको अकालिको कायेन वाचा चित्तेन प्रमादेन मया कृतम् अच्छयं गमने सङ्गो पुण्यक्षेत्रं अनुत्तरम् इमिना पुण्यकर्मेण मामेवालसमागमो सततं समागमो होतु न्यायनिदानपत्तिया इदं मे पुण्यकर्मम् आसवक्षयम् अहं होतु सर्वदुःखविमुच्यतु निर्वाणस्य होतु साधु साधु साधु
पीछे पंखा थोड़ा चलो और उधर खमामि खमिताभ्यां सुखिनो भवन्तु अभिवादनशीलस्य नित्यं बुद्धपचायिनो चत्वारो धम्मा वर्धन्ते आयुवन्नो सुखं बलन्ते Okay, so now after the chanting, it is a good time to practice meditation for some time. So please make your seat comfortable and try to keep your body straight, as much straight as you can. Comfortably straight, not stiffly straight. And your right hand, your hands on your lap, the right hand on the left on your lap. Okay, nice. And close your eyes. ठीक है चलेगा कर सकते हैं. Now bring your attention on the breath. Be with the breath. All your focus on the breath. Maybe you can sometime take long breaths. And come to normal breath. So you can take long breath, short breath, normal breath, whatever is comfortable for you. कुछ टिश्यू नहीं लगा है, यह फैन नहीं चला रहा है तो हमको टिश्यू रखना पड़ता है. It's very beautiful to meditate together with so many people here. So it's very nice and beautiful and good opportunity for all of us to be able to sit together with many other people. So it creates good energy when we are meditating together. So please make the best use of this opportunity. Now as you breathe in and breathe out mindfully, make your body and mind peaceful, relaxed, free. Just free your mind, just relax your mind and enjoy this moment. come back to the breath again and again, because the mind keeps going back. You bring it back peacefully, patiently. The more you calm down the mind, the more clear your mind becomes. And when your mind is clear, you think better. And when you think better, you speak better, and you act better, and your life becomes better. So your mind is responsible for your life, for a better life. That's why we need to meditate. Whatever thoughts, whatever feelings arises, likes and dislikes, make them calm, make them peaceful as they come. So you put effort, you make an effort to calm down, to calm your thoughts, your feelings. Feel your body, feel your mind, and calm down. Relax. Because when you calm down, relax, you feel joyful, you feel happy. Thank you. feel the silence. Feel the silence in this hall and enjoy the silence. whatever is happening in the mind, whatever thoughts coming in, you can still be peaceful You can choose to be peaceful. You have all the right to be peaceful. You can make an effort to be peaceful. It's your choice. It's a choice that you make despite whatever is happening, whatever is troubling, disturbing. You can still bring peace, enjoy peace, and it's your choice. And that's what we try to do in the meditation. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be joyful. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Now, with this peaceful mind, is a time to listen to some words of Dhamma. As you know, the simile of the clean white cloth. If the cloth is clean and white, it will absorb color, right? Whatever color you want to put, white, not white, I mean other color like blue, red, white, again white, not white, yellow, whatever color you want to have, you can have. So I'm sure now your mind is white enough so that you can absorb this color of Dhamma. So today, Junwangsa Bhante will be sharing few words of Dhamma with all of you, and I want you to listen mindfully. Yes, sir.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Paying homage to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha, paying homage to my teacher, Venerable Acharya Buddharakita Bhari Bhanteji, paying homage to here Most Venerable Bhanteji's. Today I got this opportunity to share Dhamma. Today we will discuss again on association, as previously we also discussed on associating with wise, not associating with unwise person. Today we will discuss about what makes us to associate with wise and with unwise ones. So this sutta is all about this. What makes us to associate with the wise and with unwise people. This sutta comes in Iti Vittaka. It is a small book. The name of this sutta is Dhatuso Sansambhana Sutta, which means coming together, or there is, if we translate it literally, which means according to the inclination, one associate with another. So this is the literal translation. So here in this sutta, the Buddha said, monks, it is according to their mind states that beings come together and associate with one another. Beings with the low mind states come together and associate with beings that have low mind states. Beings with good mind states come together and associate with being that have good mind states. So here what Buddha said, like when we associate with another, we associate according to our bad and good inclination, and with whom we are associating, that person also have bad or good inclination. So these are the person. These are the main reason why we associate with good person or bad person. Further, the Buddha said, monks in the past, it was according to their mind states that being come together and associate with the being that have bad mind state or bad inclination, because the person also having the same mental state, same inclinations. If a being is possessed with the bad inclination, then he had associated with bad person that had bad inclination or bad mental states. In the past, a being who had the beings who were associated with another with a good mental state, then the another person also possessed with a good mental state, good inclination. And in the future, the beings will be associating with when a being possessed with bad inclination, bad mental state, in future he will associate with the beings that will have same nature, bad inclination, bad mind state. And in the future, then beings will be associating with the beings, with another beings, they will associate with the same nature. If you possess with bad mind state and bad inclination, you will associate with that types of person. Then the Buddha said, in this present also, in the present time, beings associate according to their mental state. If they have good mental state, they will associate, they associate with the being with that have good mental state, good inclination, and the being will associate according to their own nature, according to their inclination. If that have bad inclination, bad mental state, he will associate with a being that have same nature, bad inclination or bad mental state. So regarding this, the Buddha taught this sutta, and he said further that when we association causes craving. Associate creates defilements, they defile our mind. And when we not continuing the association, which causes removing defilements, we will avoid defiling our mind if we are not associate with the unwise person. Again, it tells about if we are associating with the wise, it will generate goodness in our heart, and if we are associating with the unwise, then it generate defilements in our heart. So that is why the Buddha said, when we not associate with the unwise person, which cause removing defilements, and if we keep on associating with the unwise person, it cause defiling our mind. It is like riding on a wooden board in a great ocean. Then surely the person will sink into the great ocean, because the wooden board cannot hold the weight. That is why the person can sink into the great ocean. It is in the context of associating with the unwise person. If we associate with unwise person, then the virtuous who is associating with the unwise, who is associating with the lazy, will surely sink, will sink into the ocean. He will give up his hold on virtue if he is associating with the lazy person or the being who generate little effort. Then the virtuous person will lose his virtue, or he will sink into the ocean. Here we can say that we can say that the association influences us. We may break precept occasionally if we associate with the lazy person who does not make any effort in practicing sila, practicing meditation or cultivating wisdom. Then sooner or later we may break our precepts. This is what the Buddha said, and he gave this simile just as a wooden board. You are riding on that in a great ocean, then that wooden board could not hold the weight and you will sink into the great ocean. Then the Buddha said, one should associate with the energetic one, with the noble one, with the Arya who established their mind in Nibbana, and they constantly living in secluded place. Therefore, one should associate with wise one, one should associate with noble one, Arya. Whoever meditate, whoever lives in meditation in a secluded place. So these days it is quite difficult to find noble ones, Arya. We can also associate if we are not coming in the contact with the noble ones. We can also associate with the virtuous one. Or if we get, like, if you are virtuous, then you should have at least the person who has same nature, who is also practicing virtue. If you are practicing meditation, at least you should have the same type of person who is also engaging in meditation. At least if he is not advanced than you, he should be equal to you. If you are not finding the person who is advanced in the wisdom, at least you should seek for a person who is equal to you in wisdom. With this type of person we can associate, because these days it is quite difficult to find noble ones, and we don't know who is noble, who is Arya. So in this sutta we can see that according to our inclination, according to our mind states, we associate with one another, and the same type of person we get. If we have good qualities, then surely we will associate with a person who has the good qualities. If we have bad qualities, then we influence with their friendship, or we associate with them because they also have same qualities, same mindset, same inclination, same mind states. So it was like, as Buddha said, it happened in the past. The beings, according to their mental state, if they have good mental state, they associate with good mental state person. If the beings had bad inclination, bad mind state, they associate it with beings that have bad inclination, bad mind states. In the future also it will happen, like those people will have bad mind states, they will associate with that being who have bad mind inclination, mind states. Presently also we can see in our family, in our society, in our day-to-day life, we can see this. The person who possesses with this bad qualities, bad inclination of the mind, they associate the person with bad inclination and bad mental state. And the person who have this good mental states or good inclination, they associate with the good person, good being. We can see this because of our mental inclination. Our mental inclination, our mental states cause us to associate with that type of person. What type of mental states we have? That same cause that makes us to associate with other being. So we have to see what type of mental states we are having. If we have bad mind state, then we can see we will have bad friends, and they influence us, they strengthen our mind, they strengthen our mind state even more effective, more powerful. If we have good mental states, according to that we associate with good person who will be virtuous, meditator, or they will be cultivating wisdom, and they will guiding us, they will supporting us in this path of Dhamma. Then again here this good person will strengthen our good mental faculties, good mental states. They will nurture our good mental states even more, in a more effective way, more strong. So in one of the sutta also Buddha said there are two reasons why we develop this defilement of ditthi, wrong views. The Buddha said one of the reason is parato cha ghoso, when we listen others' word, because the words influence us, then the defilement of wrong view arises. And there is another cause is ayoniso manasikara, that is wrong attention, paying wrong attention. Wrong attention means which we cannot distinguish what is originally wrong. It seems to be peaceful, it seems to be pleasing, it seems to be happy, it seems to be beautiful. We influenced by appearance. We cannot distinguish the appearance because of wrong attention. So these are the two causes which cause for defilement of ditthi. Here also, in this sutta also we can see, when we associate with good person or bad person, they both influence us. If we associate with the wise, then again the first cause, which is listen to the other's word. When we listen to the words from the wise person, then they influence us, they influence our mind, they strengthen our mind faculties, they strengthen our wisdom. This is also what influences us. And again, the person who listen words from the unwise person, these words from unwise persons are also very influential, very powerful, and they also influence him and make him doing unwholesome activities. They affect him. So this is also very powerful, affecting from both sides, from good side and bad side. So here in this sutta we can see according to our inclination we associate. We can change our inclinations also. It is not that it is our past inclination, that is why we are presently associating with the wrong person. We can change our motivation, our intentions, our thoughts, our mental states by practicing Dhamma, by investigating, is this right, what I am doing, it is correct, will this bear good result in future, will people blame me. Likewise, by investigating like this, we can change our habits, we can change our inclination, we can change our mental states, mind states. So by practicing Dhamma, Sila, Samadhi, Panya, Dana, we can change. See, there is good example of Angulimala Banteji. Previously he was a murderer, he used to kill. When he met with the Buddha, he changed his thoughts, habits, mental states. He became an enlightened being. There are several examples like this. We can change our mental, mind state, inclination also by practicing of Dhamma. So with this short talk, I conclude here, and I wish all of you very good health, peace of mind. May all of you be freed from dangers and accidents. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Thank you, Venerable Jinawangsa, for words of Dhamma that you have shared with all the people here. I'm sure this is something that you can all connect with what has been spoken, in your own in your own life, in your own day-to-day life. You might have experience because because we are all social, what should I say, being or animal. We are all social, right? So we have to be associated with people. It is something that we can't avoid. So one of the things that came up in my mind is this thing called, as it is something that we all hear these days, the law of attraction. The law of attraction. Some of you might have heard, I'm so sure most of you have heard about it. The law of attraction, you see. So if you want to attract good people in your life, it is equally important for you to be good. You must make an effort to be better, in your own self. And I think it's a constant thing, right? It's a constant thing that we try to make ourselves better every day, every moment. You see, every week, every month or year. It's a work, I feel. It's a work, it's a building, right? Just like we build building, it's also about we building ourselves. And then we attract, say, such people in our life, better people. So it's very important. And secondly, we also make an effort to meet people, to see people who are either in some way better than you or equal to you in terms of goodness. You see, certain element that you can see. So then it is possible for us to attract more better people in our life. You know, it's like multiplying in itself. You know, you make yourself better, you met good people, and then you grow further and further and further. So it's like multiplying in itself. So the power of association, you know, it's a, Buddha also mentioned it as one condition, pachaya. There are 24 pachayas, you know, conditions, which means certain causes that influence our life, you know. In other words, the way our life is built, you know. So one of them is this association, you see. So a lot of people also ask me that how can I